Hello and good morning and welcome. Kathy McGinn here.
And I'm 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗧𝗖𝗔𝗠𝗣.
And we are here on this fine Tuesday morning to take day 2 of our business boot camp. How are you, Lisa?
I'm doing good. I'm excited about today's topic.
I am too. All about how this business can reward you. And oh my goodness, there are so many ways that this business is very rewarding, guys. I can't say it enough. For me, I'll say just a couple of things and then I'll toss it back over to Lisa and she can share a few things. But one of the things, we kind of touched on this yesterday, but oh my goodness, is the sincerity and the genuine care that you have for someone else. And when you share a testimony or when you go around talking about these oils that you've learned about and you share that knowledge with someone else and they send you a text message or they call you to say, oh my goodness. I mean, I remember some of the first classes that I did because one of the first things that I solved in my home, I don't know about all of you, but my husband is a snorer. And when I say snoring, I mean like lift the roof kind of snoring. And it's a big joke in our family. And so that was the first thing in my little book. I was trying to figure this all out. And I learned a recipe, Valor on the big right toe and RC across the throat. And I share that in every single class. And to this day, I have people that call me back and they're like, that works so good. I even did a video one time where I had been working in my office and I walked in and he was snoring and I just put that on his foot and it shut off immediately. Lisa was like, you should share that video. He was like, if you share that video, I will kill you. But it's just so good because it's life changing. And the reason, something we're laughing about it, but literally I could not sleep. Once he started snoring, I could not sleep. And so there's so many different testimonies that I could totally share, but that in those ways, it is such a rewarding feeling when you know you've helped someone else. Lisa, what have you got?
I'm like you, Kathy. I just keep thinking if nobody would have told me about these products, I don't know the path that our life would have taken because my kids walked around with runny noses all of the time. We had ear infections. Both of my boys before oils had to have tubes put in their ears because their allergies were so bad. Now we deal with environmental allergies like right now, there's pollen everywhere. We have animal allergies still, but the toxic allergies that we had from the cleaners that were in our house, gone. We do not walk around with runny noses. We don't experience ear infections anymore. And then when we have those environmental allergies pop up, we take care of them with natural remedies. And I'm just forever thankful. And I just cannot imagine going on life without knowing about these products. And so that just kind of helps me to better understand the rewarding side of this and how I have the opportunity to change somebody else's life the way my life has felt. And we were just talking about that, Kathy, how when you get your own personal testimony, it kind of helps you become an even more solid believer in these products. And so as you share about them, you're going to help change other people's lives as well. And just like Kathy was saying about the testimonials, that is my favorite part of almost every single day. I get text messages, message in my instant messenger. I get messages all the time about like, Lisa, I tried this, it worked, oh my goodness. And Kathy, I know that you have helped other like people clean out the toxins in their home. And because of a result of that, tell what happened as a result.
Yeah, we've actually have had several girls that I've met throughout the last almost 5 years. And one of their, issues that many women face was, they had multiple miscarriages and things like that. And, you never promise anything and you're not sure which part of the element it is, but because it is a lifestyle that we educate on, it's a lifestyle change. Because a lot of people don't know or realize that there are so many synthetics and chemicals in the products, like Lisa mentioned, the cleaners, our laundry soap, our dryer sheets are a big culprit. Candles in the home, all these things are really bad. And in a gut class, I mention this all the time, how it stores in our body. And because it's foreign, it just sits there.
Yeah.
It doesn't know what to do with it. And when it sits there over time, it makes us sick over time. And it can cause all these issues, hormone related and anxiety and things like that. But through that process, sitting them down and saying, let's just go through a 3-month wellness plan and let's just see what happens there. And just by taking it week by week, let's take the chemicals out and use the candles out and let's use their diffuser. Let's, if we feel like hormonal imbalance, we put them on Progestin's Plus. We definitely take the dryer sheets out and give them a clean alternative to that. And so it's not overwhelming. You just kind of build on it piece by piece. And yes, we have had like 3 different positive testimonies that they started walking through this and they were able to get pregnant. I know Stephanie and I did a class in a doctor's office. We were going once a month. And one of the first ones we did, we had a young lady that shared her testimony about her miscarriages. And so we talked her through the chemical parts and added the Progestin's Plus and all the things that we knew could possibly at least benefit her to a positive. We didn't know what the journey would be, but we knew that it was better than the walk she was walking. And so cleaning that up a little bit, and gosh, like not the next time, but I think it was the 3rd time after that we were there and we could tell she was just smiling, and all of a sudden she just blurted it out. She's like, I'm pregnant. And she carried it to term. And so those are the stories that, oh my gosh, it still puts chills on my spine when I say it out loud. That is so rewarding. And if I didn't get anything else, which I get so much more, but if I didn't get anything else, that is worth it. Oh my gosh, that is worth it.
Yes. And like Kathy said, if you didn't get anything else, just as personal testimonies and the life change of other people, the people that we talked about yesterday that you're meeting along the way as you're having fun and building your tribe and just building your community, those life changes are icing on the cake. And I just love it. So
yes,
thank you for
absolutely.
sharing that.
Yes, absolutely. And we just have a great community of support. I tell this to Lisa all the time, and I've said it to many of you, this community is all of that. Plus it goes beyond Young Living. We just meet through Young Living, and I meet these people through, a lifestyle change and Young Living products, but it goes beyond that. So no matter what is going on in your world, I feel connected to you and want the best for you and the support for you. So the friendships are amazing too. So there's just so many benefits to just caring and sharing what is working for you. This is really as simple. For me, it was just that simple. I would never want to hold this in, some knowledge that I got along the way. Would never want to keep that to myself. I want everyone to experience that feeling of feeling better. I know the first time I used thieves cleaner in my home to clean my house, my husband came home and he was like, what'd you do different in here? It smells different, but it smells good. It smells really good in here. But even he, after a few days, was like, we feel better. We just felt happier. We woke up in a better mood. We just felt better. So,
yeah. And that's the goal, is for us to feel better and then just to share our testimonies with others.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on this fine Tuesday. We will be back tomorrow to share a little bit more with you on Wednesday. See you soon.